10:57 a.m. November 27th, 2020. So what I spoke about previously, about my future, about my anger. Let me give you a little example story. I don't know if I actually told you this, but I can't remember if I told you YouTube people about this or my friends on Facebook. I really can't recall. So here it is again. When I was living at home with my dad, this is probably in like 2013 or 14, I think. And when me and Shaylee were still friends, we went to Blockbuster Video, or was it Family Video where we went? I can't remember. Either one of those stores. And we rented movies. And so when we came back to my house and put it in my laptop, I grew very, very frustrated very fast within minutes. Because the DVD player didn't want to play in my computer. Shaylee had to leave my room until I calmed the hell down. She came back and she said, I had to leave. I thought you were going to kill me if I didn't. That's how bad my anger gets. So, and I Googled this next question, I Googled, like, job accommodations, like, I was, like, thinking, I have accommodations and I can't talk. Accommodations at school. I talk with a disability service person on Zoom when I need help with my homework and stuff. And for example, if you're having a hard time, if someone is having a hard time with reading, like if they have dyslexia, disability service would give them an e-reader. Okay, that's a combination, So with me, with my anger, I Googled something like job accommodations. Like, should I say, look, I have autism, and if I get frustrated, I need some time to cool down. Otherwise, I'd be swearing, I'd be cursing, I'd be threatening people's lives, I'd probably be violent. So my combination right there is break time, like if it's a nice day and not, snowy, for example, later. Like, for example, I could go out for a walk, Or if I'm too stressed out, I would have to go home for the rest of the day. Because I would be obsessing about it, making myself twice more as angry. So this is why I'm pretty worried and concerned about my future. If I can't get my anger under control, if I can't get my frustrations under control, no matter how hard my therapist is trying to work with me at it, I won't have a job whatsoever. I won't be able to keep a job. So I need to think here, because I can't continue on with school for like the next 6-7 years at the school just so that I can sabotage what I had worked so hard to get because of my anger getting in the way with everything. How am I going to make a living? Yeah, at first I thought the people, in this society would like say, oh, I don't want Nora working with us. Let's get her fired. She's a stupid person. Let's get her fired, people. And then the other people were like, yeah, let's do this. Let's say this to her, about her. I have a right to be there, just like how they have a right to be there. Just don't make my life twice as miserable on how you feel. You know what I mean? That's what I was first worried about, but if I go out there in society looking for a job and I sabotage myself from how hard I worked my ass off for because I get frustrated. Like, for example, I'm just stating an example what I just thought of before I came on video here. I'd be like looking for a file. I gotta look for Jane Doe or something like that would be the name. And I go look through the file. I look and I look and I look. I go even slower and I go slower looking for like the third time, and I say, look, I can't find it. What am I going to do if I can't find this file? You want this file, and I can't find it. And he said it's in this file cabinet right here. And if they say it's in there, how am I going to say I looked really, really hard and I can't find it? I know my limits, and I'm about to get angry. I'm about to be swearing. I'm about to get violent. If you want me to find it, I will have to be fired. You'll have to fire me. And I don't know if that's what I have to say. So I don't know. Because I hate to go to out my limits searching for a job and sabotaging my job because of my anger like that. You know what I mean? It's not going to be right for me to keep doing that to myself either. And, you know, anyway, yeah. So I am worried about my life, guys. I don't know how I will hold on a job at all. Not unless I ask DVR and what to do, but I hate to go to DVR because they weren't a big help for me. I gave options like I go, okay, I could be a cashier, and they say, oh, Nora, you're too slow at it. But I did a good job at that class, so, you know. And they gave me options, and I told them the truth. Well, I could do this way, and they go, nope. And they say, you're full of excuses. We can't help you. So that's out of the option, DVR. I can't go to the divisions of rehabilitation to find a job to help me keep a job because, you know, this is so frustrating for me, guys. So frustrating. I don't know how I will be able to do it. Keep a job. I don't know how I would be able to do it. My therapist can give me strategies, scenarios on what to do, but, you know, I don't know how that would work for me. I probably will get myself fired anyway because nothing seems to be working. I had years, over 20 years, probably 30 years of my anger issues and frustrations. I don't know if it's from PTSD, if it's from my autism. I can get really, really scary on people if I get really, really frustrated. Like the day with the laptop not working for the DVD player. Okay? You saw it this morning, and when I was about to get really angry too. The title, with the walking DVD, I need to control my temper before it controls me and gets me fired for all the hard work I worked my ass off for in school. I have to do that. I have to work really, really hard with my anger. It seems like it's pulling teeth without, without a tool to pull out your tooth with. I don't know how I can be able to do this. Now, I don't want to take medication. It has weight gain. I don't want to take medication. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I can ask for job accommodations. I don't know what to do. How will I ask for a job accommodations with my temper? I have a temper. I can't get easily frustrated. If I get easily frustrated, you'd have to fire me because, it'd be scary when I get easily frustrated. I would threaten people's lives. I'd turn hostile on people. I would almost want to kill people. That's what I am about to say to people. If I get a job, I don't know how I can say, hey, I need accommodations, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I need this accommodation. When I get frustrated, I need to calm down or go home the rest of the day. And then take a day off because I'd be obsessing about it and obsessing about it and obsessing about it. I don't know what else to do, guys. I really, really don't know what else to do. I can't get easily mad like that. I can't do that all the time. Like when I was 3 or 4 years old, I remember sitting in my room alone. I was thinking, God, I wish I could fucking kill him. I didn't use that word, but I was really fucking mad. I think I was either mad at mom or dad. Who in their right mind would think that way at age 4? That they wanted to fucking kill their parent? That is so unhealthy. I could be in years and years and years of therapy, probably for the rest of my life, trying to work on my anger, and nothing will get resolved with my anger. It's always going to stay with me. Always. And I'm going to self-sabotage every job that I have because of my anger. If it's not for stupid people like, oh, let's get Nornna fired. I don't like Nornna. Even if I am not causing issues for myself, it'd be them causing issues for me. God, I'm sick and tired of this. I've been self-talking to myself for over 20 years. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. And yet I don't listen to myself. I've been in therapy for 17 or 19 years. Again, I don't want to take medication. I do not want to take medication. I'm at my wit's end, guys. Videos maybe later on my channel or something if my eyes don't get so bad with dilation. So I'll be having my eye clinic appointment. 11:17 a.m. I'm forgetting one more other thing. I was sitting at my computer. I transferred the other video onto my desktop to put on that Adobe program to edit, and this is going to be added on to that. Last night when I was doing the cover letter, should I go there? A few days ago, like a week and a half ago, I spoke with somebody in the school to help me do the cover letter. She says, you can do this. I wrote everything down, and then say this in the second paragraph, say this in the third paragraph, say this in the fourth paragraph. And last night, I was trying my best to do what the notes said, what she said on Zoom, and everything, and I'm like, I'm not so good at this. This sucks. I'm not so good at this. This fucking sucks. And you know, not just that either. I should be happy with this other thing, but I'm kind of have mixed feelings about it too. My instructor, she said about my resume, it has to be past tense, like you dusted, you examined, and you gotta put your high school first before your other education. You know, like for example, I graduated in 2000 and a writing class in 2015, and the school I'm attending at now, 2017 or 18. Should be in that order, not like. And you know, I couldn't take that critical statements. You know, I can't. If I can't stand being corrected by an instructor, how am I going to stand being corrected by a supervisor? Yes, the resume was like 30 out of 36 points. That's what I'm having mixed feelings about. I am happy about that, but with me being so negative, oh yeah, I'm having a hard time writing this letter. I suck at writing business letters. And going to bed last night. Well, what if my job requires writing business letters? What am I gonna do, guys? What the fucking hell am I gonna do? Like, seriously. I try the best I can, okay? I try the best I can. And it seems like it's not good enough. I don't feel good enough out there. No matter if people help me with the cover letter or not, I don't do good enough on how they helped me. See what I'm saying? I'm just feeling frustrated. So, not just that, those feelings, but my anger altogether. For all the years I've been angry off and on. Like I said previously in a previous video, yes, when I'm treated with respect and when things go my way, like if the DVD player plays right away, I'm fucking happy. I'm peaceful. I'm calm. If people are nice to me, I'd be nice to them. Like I said in the car in that Taco Bell story. A video, excuse me. When you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. It's like karma. You do good unto others, they will do good unto you. I have to continue on with another thing, Nora? Editing in the future. Do I have to add anything? Let me think on this. Anything else on my mind? So again, do I need job accommodations? Telling them, hey, I have Asperger's, that's a form of autism. I get easily angered when things don't go my way, when I can't find things, when people piss me off. So, yeah, I'm just I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I need to comb my hair or something. But again, I'm gonna go to my eye appointment. I don't know how long it'll be. Alright. If later on in the future I need another Norna help me video, it'll be a part 3. Norna needs help, excuse me. This is a part 2. Part 1 was about the food thing and diet thing, I think. Right? I think so. I don't know. Maybe I have a little self-esteem. Maybe it's my disability of a learning disability I have with cover letter, business letters. I just am not doing so good at all. I am not. Alright, how good do you see this? This is just an example. Dear Lord, okay, it says 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Okay, it said you ran out of space. That's why I had it shut off on me. Sorry about that. Okay, let me plug in my mouse again and find the document. So, alrighty, this is what I had here. For an example, okay, I'm applying for the office position. This is a pretend thing right here, N Corp. Okay, going to school at, I don't want to say it on camera, so I have it censored. So far, I took Keyboarding 1, Microsoft Word, and I plan to graduate in May of 2027. So yeah, that's an example of what my self-esteem is. That may look good to you, but I don't feel like it's good enough for me. And it might not be good enough for my instructor. They would say, Nora, you need to add this in, you need to add that in more. I don't know. I am fucking trying hard. I don't like writing business letters. I don't know how to write business letters at all. So, I just don't know how to do all this shit. And again, on one of their pages, it's like, on the page here, let me find it here. Yeah, right here. This one, right here, where it says number 2. If you were the boss, why would it be important to encourage training and development sessions within your department? I don't know how to answer something like that. That's not my self-esteem talking, okay? My low self-esteem talking. I really don't know how to answer that. I don't picture myself as a boss at a company. I just don't see myself hiring people. I don't see myself firing people. So, to answer that question, I really do not know how to answer that. So, I'm really struggling with this, guys. Excuse me, I had turkey this morning. Sorry about that TMI. But okay. Alrighty, I don't know what else to say. Again, I can take medication, and one last thing. Yes, I tried Ritalin for my homework and stuff, but it affected my blood pressure, so they had to discontinue that. And so I'm not allowed to take Ritalin. So because of that fact. So I need lots of tutoring help or something. And even though I don't see snow on the ground yet, we got to think of other ways to get to school then if it's going to snow so much. And yes, my therapist talked with the bus company during session Wednesday, and they said it would be hard to tell if the rider doesn't say, "Can I use the front to exit out?" You know what I mean? Because I don't want to trip or fall like my friend Vince did out front here. My dad and I were like coming back from somewhere, either therapy or shopping or something, or both. I can't remember which. This happened a year ago. There was like an ambulance parked behind the bus in front here. And Vince, he acts like my grandfather, my mom's dad. And yeah, I freaked out. I was like, what the hell happened? Did he have a heart attack or something or what, And so I learned that he just slipped and fell, but still he had to go to the hospital. So that's why I'm so anxious. I have anxiety now for the winter time. So my therapist suggests me to ask my caseworker if I could have ride tokens somewhere else, not just medical, but ride tokens is what she called it. So, all right, so those are my thoughts. As I stated earlier, I might post a video later on tonight. One more thing that I had concerns with was interviewing. Yes, I have some place in my schools where we would practice for it, but with all that practice I would have, I still won't get the job. I would probably, what's the word I was thinking of, forget everything that I practiced and panic and still won't get the job. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I don't know. I don't know how I will survive out there in this world if I'm so anxious all the time. I don't know, guys. This is why I pray so hard that no one will have that attitude saying, "Oh, I don't like Nornna, let's get rid of her." Even if I do have my anger under control, for example, they would still act that way. Again, just because you're miserable doesn't mean you gotta make somebody else miserable. I have a right to be on the job just like how you have a right to be on a job. See what I'm saying? Jesus lordy, this is a long video. I just made it back from my eye clinic appointment at like a 3 o'clock-ish, 3:30-ish. Right now, it's like 3:51. I reviewed the video. This video that you're watching right now. I know, I can't predict about the future, but still. I've been thinking about this off and on too. But first off, I'm sorry for this 30-minute video. Okay? Thank you for staying on this video and watching me complain. I'm sorry if I'm a downer for you. But these are my concerns. Okay? All right. Okay. First off, what I gave an example about to my therapist and to my home care service person. And I'm going to tell you this too. Okay, when I was working at Goodwill for like 10 years, I was doing something on the sales floor, like probably I think I was like putting up books or doing a store pull with the, with the clothes or something like that, where it's like this ticket thing, the ticket before the 50% off, so say for example, this week it's yellow and last week was orange. The color I had pulled was orange. Okay, just for example, to make it less complicated. So I was pulling orange or something like that. And this guy comes up to me saying, "Hey, where are your Hawaiian shirts? I would like a Hawaiian shirt." And I was about to answer him, checking the stripes. I was going to say that, but one of my bosses who was really, really annoying walked up and said, "Nornna, go back to work," and she helped out the customer. Now, if I had confronted her after that, if I took her to the office and confronted her saying I could have helped him out, she would have said to me, "No, Nornna, you're not allowed to help them out. You would talk too much to them." See what I'm saying? This is why I don't like disrespect. Okay. I like to be respected just like how a non-Asperger autism person would need to be respected by, okay? And my main concern is something like that would happen again at an office job. Like, what if I answer the phone wrong? Like, for example, I was watching Dead Like Me, and this one guy, she was training this one guy, and he kept on hanging up on the person when he's supposed to do this button, do that button, you know what I mean? What if I'm like that kid, that guy on that TV show, Dead Like Me, trying to get a hang of answering the phones, and they don't give me the chance on answering the freaking phones? You know what I mean? Or, like, for example, if I work at like a dentist office, welcome to David Dentist or Dentist David, or get the words backwards or something like that. And, and they get critical on me like that and say, "You're not allowed to answer phones anymore, only filing." I would think that would be disrespectful. How am I going to have a good job and be happy that I can answer the phones without having people not give me a chance of doing things? It's like, for example, if I have a kid in the future with Down syndrome and they want to be like Peter Pan, and the school doesn't want him to be Peter Pan no matter how good he is at it. "Oh, he doesn't look the part to be Peter Pan. Sorry, he has Down syndrome." That's my point exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's bothering me. I don't know how I would handle things like that. I need a hair wash. I think I'll wash it in the sink. Whew. And to top it off now, speaking of jobs, I have to ask for a work-study program or something on what qualifies to have a work-study program in school or something like that, because I went to the bank, I put my $100 in it for South Beach diet, and without the $100 on my credit card, my credit card was like over $1,000. Okay. And I got shoes from it. I got extra groceries with it, But still, without the $100 added onto it, it'd be $430. I can't use my credit card anymore unless I put extra money on it. So I'm just pissed. I'm just confused, pissed off, and frustrated right now. I am. I'm very annoyed with my feelings. I'm very annoyed with my self-esteem. I can't write business letters. I'm afraid people won't give me chances with anything. I'm afraid that people will get me fired for no reason again. I'm afraid I would get myself fired from my anger problems. Seriously, guys. What can a person like me do? I am killing myself here with all these videos today. Telling you. I thought back to a rude comment I had way back in the past. Katie Morton says, don't respond. But in case someone else who's not a hater or a troll is watching this video, is wondering the same thing, Nornna, why aren't you not married by now? Why aren't you not popping out children by now? What I said previously, I don't have the money to raise a kid right now. Do you know how much it is to raise a kid right now? That's my point. I'm like looking at my eyelids and they're like bulging out with purple veins. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like looking up over here. Sorry, I'm distracted. But yes, I'm afraid to fall in love and get married by someone, and then later they'd probably have a disease or die from that, or get in a car accident and die from that, and leave me all alone with hardly no money to raise my son or daughter with. That's another concern. So that answers the question. Alrighty. My eyes are still weird. I think they're starting to die down. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to see. No, they're so big. Alright. Anyway, I got new frames. So they said they'll be in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks. So, yeah. Alright. Sorry about this long video. And thank you for those that stayed with this video. Again, I'm looking at my eyelid with the bulging veins. You know what I mean? How can you raise a child? Like for example, strollers are probably like $400 or $80. Something like having a kid bouncing with, those bouncers are probably like $30. And diapers are probably like $20 or $40. Baby formula and clothes and all that stuff. That's why I'm not pregnant now. That's why I don't want to become pregnant now. That's why I'm not interested in any guys right now. Okay? Okay. I'm not going to take birth control anymore either. When I say no medication like antidepressants or antipsychotics, that means no birth control either, because again, that gives weight gain. The only time I will have a birth control is probably going to be that pill, and I'll ask for something that won't give me weight gain then, because that's my big concern. I'm not going to go on South Beach diet to where I can have a weight gain as a side effect for a pill. Okay? So, all right, shutting up now. Mind, are you going to be quiet with thoughts? I hope so. Look at the vein. Look at my vein. Veiny eyelid. Popping out. Weirdo. I am a weirdo. And if a guy is ever interested in me, I would like, we can date and stuff, but I don't want to get real serious or anything, you know? Because of this reason. You know what I mean? Plus saving up for a honeymoon, saving up for a house, you know? Plus I gotta find out if the house is, you know, safe, like not haunted. That's one thing I don't want to be stressed around with. Because I already lived in a haunted house already. Why would I want to be living in a haunted house again? You know what I mean? Bring someone's dog or cat with me and say try to sniff out a ghost, or, you know, because, you know, I was told some dogs or cats don't want to enter houses if it's haunted. Maybe I should do that. Just a thought. But still, I won't even have money right now to buy a house, for example. So, if I'm serious in a guy right now, for example, and he says, let's buy a house, and I'm like, with what money? He has to have a good paying job, a very good paying job. Heck, I'll have to marry Daddy Warbucks. It's not a joke. It's not funny.